Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this brand new day. It is Saturday, the 8th. Oh, I can barely see with anymore. The 8th of September, 7:09 a.m., and I have a silly Dr. Snurf in my hands because he is a cutie. And he is, even though he's just got the standard golden hamster coloration. This is golden hamster. They call that the coloration when they look like a chipmunk is a golden hamster. And I couldn't tell you what the coloration was on Saber. She's just banded, even though she's pearlescent and iridescent fur. They have a whole ton of colorings, but each bit of coloring is not a different breed or race or species of hamster. They're all just Syrians. I'm going to put them away. They're all just Syrians, the bigger type. And there is no different species or types. Pet shops just take a look at cool looking hamsters, give them fancy names, and then charge more for them. Thumbs up. But that's the golden hamster coloration when they look like a chipmunk. Thumbs up for that. They're cuties. I forgot to glue my lower plate in. I still have to call my denturist because of all my lost weight. I'm slow at doing things, and I apologize for that. My therapist has said that when you're dealing with trauma and depression and issues like I'm doing, life is like you're carrying a backpack filled with bricks, and it's just weighing you down. And each one of those bricks is a problem. You've got to deal with each brick individually. But the weight of the bricks makes it hard to deal with the bricks. And so you end up not getting stuff done. But I'm working on it, and I can't even remember why I led into that. But it's just the weight of my backpack is getting lighter, but it's still heavy. And we all have that. You have a backpack that you're carrying too. Each one of the problems that you deal with, if you've got something that you worry about for more than a couple hours, you're carrying that brick in your backpack, and it's weighing you down. It might be just one problem, but it's still weighing on you. You're having to carry that on your back. You get a lot of problems, and it just weighs you down. Which one do you deal with first? So you try dealing with this one, but then the rest of them start to clamor too. So you put this problem down and pick up another one, and then the next thing you know, you're just juggling your problems instead of dealing with them, and the backpack is still heavy. It's tough. That's why I'm so slow at doing things. It used to be I could do like one thing per week. Now at least when I'm dealing with things in serial, I can deal with one brick and deal with it for as long as I can, and then I have to set it down and move on to the next brick. I can't do a couple bricks at a time as some people can do, but you know, my wife has been dead for only a short period of time. My mother died back in April, and the only reason I've been able to deal with that is because I don't know if I'm blessed or cursed with being emotionally distant because of my upbringing. And so for right now, I'm just not even dealing with the death of my mother. It is just, it's closed up. I'm bottling it for the moment, and when I can, I'm going to deal with it. But for right now, I'm able to deal with my mother having died just because it's shut the door and got some stuff piled up against it, so I can just deal with all that later. So yeah, I mean, but I'm not unusual or different that way. I mean, everybody's got to deal with everything. That's the one thing that I try to stress, is my life is not unusual at all. I mean, I'm alive. As much as I complain about my life, you know, how horrible it's been, and it has been. It has not been a good life. But as much as I complain about it, I'm going to be 56 in 2 months. Oh my gosh, do I know so many people that have never made it this far, including my wife. But I was only a year, or no, must have been after I had just gotten out of the Air Force. I was like 24 years old or something. I was working in this one place, and a high school friend had already been in one motorcycle accident, and had a scar on his face, and not long after that, boom, he was gone, dead in another accident. So not everybody makes it. Not everybody's life is wonderful. I mean, as stated, my life has been as bad as it was. I'm still alive, and I'm not too badly, I mean, I am badly broken. I am more broken than most, but at least I'm putting myself back together. So many people are unable to do that, whether they can't do it because of their own particular situation or because they can't get help. My life is better than a lot of other people's. So as much as I complain about my life, I'm alive, and I'm putting myself back together. And I'm not homeless yet. I'm hoping to not be homeless ever, but things are working out so far. But then I am a sewer rat. I'm hard to kill. Thank goodness for that. When I call myself a sewer rat, again, I don't mean that in any bad way. What I mean is sewer rats are hard to kill. Hard to kill. And so far, I've proven to be hard to kill. I've come mighty close. I've had several near-death experiences where I should have been on the other side of the ground already. I should be just a memory in a few people's minds and nothing more. But through just sheer luck, I was found, or just sheer luck, my body didn't die. Especially when I blew a .554 on the breathalyzer when we took me into rehab. You shouldn't survive that. You should not. That's when you blow a .2 and you're legally drunk, that's fine. When you blow a .3 on the breathalyzer, most people are unconscious. .4, most people are dead. .5, there's no reason to even check for life. I mean, you should be dead. And I remember that night when they took me to rehab and I blew the .544 on the breathalyzer. I should not have survived so much, and I'm still here. So as much as I complain, I'm alive. Thumbs up for that. And grateful for it. I mean, whether or not there's no, as I've pointed out, there is no purpose or meaning to any human activity beyond sheer animal survival, and we're all just waiting to die. In the end, none of our lives make any difference. 1,000 years from now, no one will, our civilization won't even have records of what our lives were. Our particular lives. Of course, there's going to be records, but I'm just saying they're not going to be focused on any one particular person's life. Of the teeming masses, of course, you may find the books and records that they've written, autobiographies of the famous people, but of the non-famous masses, I mean. So really, our lives mean nothing, so doesn't matter. 1,000 years, 10,000 years, go 1,000,000 years, go 1,000,000,000,000 years, go 10 trillion, 100,000 trillion, a trillion. Time doesn't stop. It doesn't just suddenly quit because people get bored. The universe keeps going. Even when there's basically nothing here, it's still gonna keep going. Time is gonna keep ticking. So we're at the very beginning of the universe, the very beginning of life. If there was intelligence that ever could look back in time, we wouldn't even be able to be seen. We're so close to the beginning of the Big Bang, we're lost in the noise and the light. So Just thought I'd mention that on a cosmic sense. Past that though, of course, I've just been surviving. I did not go, well, I did go walking a couple times yesterday. Never any place well. I wanted to walk to the Department of Social and Health Services yesterday. I actually got started. Unfortunately, I've talked before in some of my walkies how Shelton is divided up into 3 areas. There's South Shelton, there's downtown, and then there's North Shelton. South Shelton is hilly and it's urban. Downtown is in a valley. And then when you climb up and out of the valley and then head north, it's a large, flatter area up above. But it's just, it rises up and then goes flat before it goes out to hills and mountains otherwise. But it's just a larger, flatter area. The thing is, there are only a few major roads that connect each of the sections. Up here on the hilly southern side of Shelton, there's only a few major roads and then paths, and if you're lucky to find them, the minor roads that connect southern Shelton to downtown. There's the big highway, and then there's only a few major roads that connect downtown with northern Shelton. They're doing construction on at least 2 of the major roads that lead from downtown to northern Shelton. The Department of Social and Health Services is in northern Shelton. I went walking yesterday. There's no place to walk to get past the construction on the 2 major paths. I don't know how to get up and out of downtown outside of those major roadways. So I got confounded and lost, and then ended up turning around and not making it to the Department of Social and Health Services because I couldn't figure out how to get there with no footpaths. So I was thrilled, thoroughly thrilled. At least I walked, got exercise. That part was good. I got to get up there so I can get my address change and then change a pin on my food card when that shows back up, because I can't afford to lose any more weight. I mean, I can afford to lose a little bit, of course. My ideal weight, according to the MetLife charts that all of the insurance companies in the United States use, that they gathered up and made right around in the 1930s and 40s, which has an odd skew in it, which avoids reality. You know, because the human body gets thicker as you get older, like it or not. It's something that happens. They skew away from that into what they think the human body should be doing instead of what it actually does. So, joy on that. But my maximum weight should be like 166, according to my height of 5'11". Well, if you subtract away all the loose skin I've got, because loose skin's heavy, I got at least 15 pounds of skin that's not going to go away unless you cut it off of my body. So you can't include the weight of my loose skin. This is not the skin I'm worried about. But you can't include all this 15 pounds, at least, of loose skin on my weight, because it's like a jacket. I can't lose it. And so if I lose good proper weight to accommodate that, then that's really unhealthy. That's losing good stuff to go, well, now you've lost all that proper muscle mass in your heart to accommodate the weight of your loose skin. Good job. No, no, no. I take my weight right now of 180, subtract the 15 pounds, I'm at 165. I really can't afford to lose a ton more. I mean, you can go at 5'11" down to like 140 probably and not look too much like a concentration camp survivor. So I don't want to go much further than I have. I don't have a whole lot more weight to lose. Yay! Because when I first lost all my body weight and I went down to 160, I hadn't realized the loose skin situation. So I was honestly, once you took away all the loose skin weight, I was down to 140 and more. No wonder I looked like I was sick and dying. Thumbs up for that. And real quick, I have a game channel if you wanted to check out older people playing video games, it'd be a good thing if you could check that out. The link is down below. It'd be awesome. It's a non-monetized channel. I hope to get it monetized one day, but even if it never does get monetized, I'm still going to make videos for it because I like making videos. I like making videos for you. I like the fact that people watch them. Thumbs up for that. So very, very cool. Now, don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled, but if you could check it out, it would be awesome. Now, I've also opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. It is a range of 20 to 25 because I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand. Now, I'm going to not read the comments right now. I'm going to read them all afterward. Thumbs up each one I read, answer as many as I can, but for right now I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So whether it's a good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, the fact that you left me a comment, let's speak English, is what's important. So thumbs up on that. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. But as an American English speaker, I'm not really good at pronouncing names. I'm better than most, but I thumbs up for that. Okie dokie. Call up my Chrome here. 420 Stone to Parallels. Thank you very, very much. And Massimo Giosa. I'm nowhere near close, but thank you very much. And Army, and then looks like an emoji face. Thank you very, very much. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Thomas Bennett, thumbs up and thank you. Justin Frick, thumbs up and thank you. Bruno Neres, thank you very, very much. Red Haven, thumbs up. DJ Gary Buffer DJ, thumbs up and thank you. Lexmark66, son of a gun. Aaron Kilborn, thumbs up and thank you. Ryan Hunter, thank you. Sierra Watts, greatly appreciated. Scam God, except the O is a 0, thumbs up and thank you. Please Don't Hate Mate, son of a gun, good to see you in the comments. Misfit Massacre, yes, here we are, thumbs up. Samad Balami, I sure hope I'm close, but I'm not, but I hope I am. And Nick S, thumbs up and thank you. I'm hissing and slurring around my loose dentures, my apologies. Brian Glenn, thumbs up and thank you. And Nobdy, Nohbdy, thumbs up and thank you. Raw Productions, greatly appreciated. Violet Poison, greatly appreciated. Youth Laguerre, I sure hope. And Kira, I'll always get this one going from 3 to 4. I'm going to go for 4. Carolina, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Sadness TV. Greatly appreciated each and every one of you. As stated, to get me out of this head into the real world, dealing with actual people, and that's a good thing. It really, really is. I got ghosts and sadness and darkness up inside this head, and while it's okay to be sad, there is nothing wrong with being sad. Just don't be consumed by it. Moderation in all things. Even moderation. You could also check out my various links. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes, I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Also, a definite thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you don't want to. I mean, honestly. But if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until, well, very, very long time from now. Very long time from now. At least until this afternoon. Just being silly. Trying to be silly. Failing miserably. My sincere apologies. I have no script. It's all extemporaneous hot take. So if I make something that is like, oopsie, I wish I hadn't done that, I just kind of apologize, leave it in there, because you get to see everything, warts and all, and then go onward. So thumbs up for that. Hopefully I'm going to have a reaction video, hopefully a game video, hopefully a game video for my game channel, hopefully I'm going to be live streaming again. Wow, that was not English at all. Terrifying. Speaking in tongues. So I hope you have a good day today. So take care. Have a great day. I will see you on the flip side. Promise you that. And that, my friend, is a very good thing. So I imagine you'll probably cut this off because I'm just blathering for a few seconds until I hit 20 minutes.